Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Amar Ramli. My metric number is AN240020. So right now I'm gonna explain to you for the introduction part for the background of the differential equation. So the definition is equations relating to a function to its derivative. It describes how quantities change over time or space. So this this differential equation origins were developed by Newton and Leibniz in 17th century, which is calculus. For example, Newton's law of motion, classical mechanics. There are two types of differential equation. So first is single variable ordinary derivative. Second is multiple variable partial derivative. So for the purpose for differential equation is to find function that satisfy the equation. The second purpose of differential equation is to predict motion, growth, decay, and oscillation. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ali Iqbal bin Aida Sabtu and my metric number is AN240021. So now I'll be giving a brief introduction to second order ordinary differential equation or ODE. This equation involves the second derivative of an unknown function and are commonly found in dynamic system, especially those involving acceleration. A typical general form is like written in the slide, you can see. So the second order ODE are used in many real world applications such as mechanical vibration in mass spring, damper system and electrical circuit like RLC circuit. These equations are powerful because they model system with inertia or memory. Depending on the situation, solution can be found analytically, numerically, or qualitatively. That conclude my short overview. Thank you.
So, for application of differential equation, motion of the mechanical system, okay, the second order of ODE, mechanical system example is mass spring damper system governing equation. You got this equation like this, and for application, automotive suspension, earthquake resistant welding, and vibration isolation. So for data 1, question 1, we have the equation which is m squared plus 3 over 2m plus 8, which is the simplified version of the equation. So to find the roots, we plug in the equation into a quadratic equation. So we find that the roots is negative 3 plus 4 plus minus square root of 119 over 4. The square root of 119 over 4 is an imaginary number, which we can use the equation for the coefficient for the xt equation, which is e equals to 3 negative 3 over 4t in bracket a cos b plus b sin b. And then we know from this equation that a equals to 0.1. So when we differentiate x, we get, and when t equals to 0, we get that 3 over 4 negative 3 over 4a plus b square root of 119 over 4 is equal to 0. When we plug in a values, we get that b is equal to negative 0.0275. So now we get the full equation, which is negative 3 over 4t, negative 0.1 cos negative 119 over 4t minus 0.0275 sine square root of 119 over 4t. So for question 2, when we simplify and we do the homogeneous equation first, we get m squared plus 3m plus 4 is equal to 0. When we plug in to find the roots, we get that m is equal to negative 3 over 2 plus minus square root of 7 over 2. So how do we find y? So yh is equal to e negative 3 over 2t c1 cos square root 7 over 2t plus c2 sin square root 7 over 2t. So for y particular, we use the equation at plus b. Y particular is equal to a and y particular double prime is equal to 0. Then we plug in that 3a plus 4at plus b, which equals to 1 over 5t. This is a simultaneous equation, so we get a is equal to 0.375 and b is equal to negative 0.28125. Y particular is equal to 0.375t minus 0.28125. So to find x, we need to find y actually. Y, we need to plus yh and y particular, which is equal to e negative 3 over 2t c1 cos square root of 7 over 2t plus c2 sin square root 7 over 2t plus 0.375t minus 0.28125. When t equals to 0, c1 plus 0.375 multiplied by 0 minus 0.28125 is equal to 0. So c1 is equal to 0.28125. So after plugging in the equation to x then we move on to the second question 2, which is for Laplace transform. And as you can see, we go through the Laplace transform equation. Then we plug in to find the partial fractions, and then we just do the simultaneous equation. And then after we get the simultaneous equation, we solve the terms and divide it so we can use Laplace inverse transform. After that we do the second term, which is 2, so we can find the second term of Laplace inverse, and then we plug in to find negative 9 over 32 plus 3 over 8t plus 9 over 32 e to the power of negative 3 over 2t cos square root of 7 over 2t plus 15 over 32 multiplied by 2 over square root 7e negative to the power of negative 3 over 2t sin square root 7 over 2t plus 4 square root 7e to the power of negative 3 over 2t sin square root 7 over 2t. So we move on to data 2. For question 1, simplified version is m squared plus 5 over 2m plus 8 is equal to 0. So we plug in into a quadratic equation. We get negative 5 over 4 plus square root of 100t over 4, and square root of 103 over 4 is an imaginary number. So we plug in the equation e negative 5 over 4t to the power of negative 5 over 4t c1 cos square root 103 over 4t plus c2 sin square root 1 over 103 over 4t. So if we simplify the equation, x0 is equal to negative b, which is negative 0.2, and then x prime will equal to 0. So we plug in into the equation of x prime t, which we get e to the power of negative 5 over 4 in bracket negative 5 over 4 C1 cos square root of 103 over 4t plus C2 sin square root of 103 over 4t close bracket plus C2 cos 1 square root of 103 over 4 negative C2 sin square root 103 over 4 t. So when t equals to 0, a equals to negative 0.2. When t equals to 0 in x prime, we get negative 5 over 4 C1 plus C2 square root of 103 over 4. When we plug in the C1 values, we get C2 is equal to negative 0.0985. So after that, we plug in the values to get the answer. So for question 2, we get m squared plus 4m plus 4 is equal to 0, which has the same roots when we plug into the quadratic equation. So for yc, we can use the equation ae mt plus bxe to the power of mt because they have the same roots. So for y particular, we can use at plus b, which we know y prime is equal to a and y double prime is equal to 0. So we plug in the equations and to find a and b values, which we get a is 2 over 5 and b is negative 2 over 5. Then we need to find y, which is equal to y particular plus yc. So for the equation is a multiplied by e to the power of negative 2t plus b t e to the power of negative 2t plus 2 over 5t minus 2 over 5t. When t equals to 0, we get that a is equal to 2 over 5. And when we plug in the a values, we get that b is equal also to 2 over 5. And then we can plug in the equation to find we get the final equation e to the power of negative 2t in bracket 2 over 5 plus 2 over 5t plus 2 over 5t minus 2 over 5t. This is for the undetermined coefficients. For the Laplace form, we can lay out the Laplace transformation first, then we can arrange the equation prior to the Laplace transformation, and then we can arrange it to the partial fraction form. For the partial fraction form, then we get the simultaneous equations. So from the simultaneous equation, we get that a is equal to negative 0.4, b, c and d is equal to 0.4. And then when we plug in the values of a, b, c and d, and when we use the Laplace inverse on them, we get the final equation of negative 0.4 plus 0.4t plus 0.4 e to the power of negative 2t plus 2.4t e to the power of negative 2t. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Iskandar Zulkarnain number 03, Trigonometry 8 and 240019. I will be presenting about the answer for calculation delta 3. So for question 1, the formula given is d to x over dt2 plus c over a dx over dt plus 16 over a x equal to ft over a. So ft is 0. After we substitute the value given a until f into formula, we get d to x over dt2 plus 7 over 2 dx over dt plus 8x equal to 0. So after we calculate, we got the root number for m is negative 7 over 4 plus minus 79 over 4i, which is absolute number. So for absolute root number, the formula is given, and after we substitute, the value is exponent negative 7 over 40 cos 79 over 40 plus b sin 79 z over 40. X0, we got negative 0.3, and we differentiate x0 to x prime 0, and we got x prime 0 is 0. T equal to 0, x0 equal to a, and a is the same value as x0, and which is negative 0.3. So formula xt that we got before this, just now, we differentiate the xt to one derivative, and we got like this value. At t equal to 0, we substitute the value to x prime 0 formula, and we got b is equal to negative 0.2363. We substitute the value a and b that we got just now into formula xp. Then we need to find undetermined coefficient, and the formula is given d y double prime plus f y prime plus 4y is equal to 1.7, and the root number that we get is m is equal to negative 1, and second and 2 is equal to negative 4. Formula for root equation that different number of root is c1 exponent negative t plus c2 exponent negative 4t. Particular, you got at plus b, and we differentiate for particular, we got a, and the second derivative y particular, we got 0. So we calculate into formula, and we got x particular t is equal to 0.425t minus 0.53125. We conclude the formula xt equal to x homogeneous plus x particular, and we got plus, lastly we got c1 exponent negative t plus c2 exponent negative 4t plus 0.425t minus 0.53125. At t equal to 0, we conclude into formula x0, and we got c1 plus c2 is equal to 0.53125. To substitute the value into formula x prime 0, and we got c1 is equal to 1.2333, and for undetermined coefficient, last we got xt is equal to 1.2333 exponent negative 3 minus 0.702 exponent negative 4t plus 0.425t minus 0.531. We need to calculate Laplace transform for data 3, and then after we inverse Laplace, after we Laplace all the equation, which is x double prime plus 5x prime plus 4x equal to 1.7t, initial value x0 is equal to 0 and x prime 0 is equal to 2. We get like this, and we need to do partial fraction, and after we do partial fraction, the value number for a is 0.05, and b is 0.425, and c is minus 0.35, and d is 0.09. So Laplace, the second one, is 2 over s plus 1 times s plus 4, and we do the partial fraction. We got a is equal to 2 over 3, and b is equal to negative 2 over 3. The Laplace transform equation, we got xt is equal to 0.425t plus 0.05 plus 0.327 exponent negative t minus 0.5777 exponent negative 4t. For this slide, I explain about answer for data 4. So same like I said before, the formula for calculation question 1 is same like before, and the root number we got negative 9 over 4 plus minus 47 over 4 I, and the value, this is a value number, which means this, for this root number we get like this. T equal to 0, x0 equal to a, and a is equal to negative 0.4. We differentiate one time xt, and we get the equation like this. At t is equal to 0, x prime 0, we substitute the number value, and we get b is equal to negative 0.5251. We substitute value a and b into xt equation. Question 2, same like before this, and the root number we got negative 3 plus minus 5. T equation we got like this, and ypt is equal to at plus b, and differentiate one time and two time. One derivative yp is a, and y double prime p is 0. Okay, after we substitute the value y double prime p when y prime p, and a got 9 over 20, and b we got negative 27 over 40. Then we substitute the formula yt is equal to yct plus ypt, and we got the equation like this. And at t is equal to 0, take the value and we cross the value that equal to 0, and we got a is equal to 0.675. Then we differentiate one time for equation yt, and we get the equation like this, and t is equal to 0. We substitute the value into y prime t equation, and we got b is equal to 1.599. Determine coefficient, we got the formula is like this. For question 2, Laplace transform. The equation is y double prime plus 6y prime plus 4y is equal to 1.8t. The initial value y prime 0 is equal to 2, and the Laplace, we do the Laplace later, substitute the value. We got partial fraction equation, and after we conclude, we got a is equal to negative 0.675, b is equal to 0.545, c is equal to 0.675, and d is equal to 3.6. Do inverse Laplace, and we got the value is like this. So after that, we inverse all the Laplace that we do just now, and we got the equation is like this.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Alif Iqbal bin Anas Sabtu. My metric number is AN240021. So now I will show you the calculation for data 5. For question 1, data 5, you just need to put it is the same like the previous question. You need to put the information to the formula, then you will get the m, which is the point m, which is negative 1 over 3 plus z 47 over 3i, which is a complex number. Then after you get the m, you need to put it back to the complex number formula, which is like written in the slide. Then you will get the x0, which is b, it is 0, negative 0.1. Then you get t equal to 0. Then for the a, you will get negative 0.1 also. After you got a and b, you need to put it back in the formula like they written before, and you will get the lastly you will get xt, which is exponent negative 1 over 2t, negative 1 over 3a cos z 47 over 3t plus b sine z 47 over 3t plus b cos z 47 over 3t minus a sine 47 over 3t. Then for t equal to 0, you need to put the 0, you change it to the t and put it in the formula, then you will get, and last you will get the b, which is negative 0.01319. Then after that you need to put it back to the previous xt formula, and you will get like the written in the slide. For question 2 data 5, it is also the same like the others. You need to, from the formula, from the information that you get, you need to put it to the formula, which 2y prime plus 3y prime plus 4y equal to 2.1t. Then you will get the m point, which is negative 3 over 4 plus 23 over 4i, which is in complex number. And for y homogeneous, we need to put to the complex number formula. We get like the as written in the slide. Then for y particular, you can find it like this. And you change the information that you get to the formula. Then last you will get the a, which is 0.525, and b, which is negative 0.39375. So last you will get the y particular, which is 0.525t minus 0.39375. Okay, so next, to continue the calculation, you need to find the C1 and C2. After you put all the information that you get to the formula, you will get the C1, which is 0.39375. Then you put it back to x prime hash formula, like as written, and put a 0, t2 you change to 0. Then you will get the C2, which is 0.57134. After you get all that, you need to put all the information calculation that you get to the xt formula, like as written. So now I'm gonna explain about question 2 data 5, how to get it. Okay, first, from the Laplace table, you can get the xs formula, which is 2.1 over s square, 2 2.1 over s square, 2s square plus 3s plus 4 plus 2 over 2s square plus 3s plus 4. And now to complete this question, you need to use partial fraction. And when you calculate it, you will get the point like as written: b equal to 21 over 40, a equal to negative 63 over 160, c is equal to 63 over 80, and d is 21 over 160. Then you need to do the Laplace inverse to get the form of the equation that you get. For negative 63 over 160s, you will get negative 63 over 160. And for the Laplace inverse for 21 over 40s squared, you get 21 over 40t. After that, you need to put it back to the equation, and we get the a, which is 3 over 4, and the b, 23 over 4. Then, to complete this question, you need to do Laplace inverse for this question, 63 over 80 multiplied by s over 2s squared plus 3s plus 4. Then you will get like the written before, like as written in the slide. And the second one, and the last one, you need to do Laplace inverse for the equation 2 over 2s squared plus 3s plus 4, and we get 4 over 23 exponent negative 3 over 4 sine 23 over 4t. After you get all that, you need to put it to the xt formula, which is as written like this. And that's the final answer for the data 5 question 2.